How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another episode of our MLB The Show 21 Road to the Show series with our two-way player, Everett Scott. And in the previous episode, we started the World Series, and we took Game 1 very close, 2-0 victory. Scott was given credit for his third win out of 5 starts, I believe. And then in Game 2, it was another close game. We won 8-7. And then in Game 3, we had kind of a shitty pitcher on the mound. And we lost 3-15. So the Yankees are definitely hoping they can have that same kind of performance here in Game 4. But thankfully, Scott is back on the mound, and he has an ERA of .22. So that is definitely the type of pitcher you want to hopefully shift momentum back into your team's favor, especially since the first 2 games were like really close. And then Game 3 was basically just a blowout. So I want to see the box score, actually. Yeah, it wasn't even close. We got 2 runs in the second to be within 1, and then they just completely took off. And then we got 1 run in the top of the 9th. Yeah, it was basically just a complete blowout. Yeah, so definitely not the type of pitching performance you want to see in the World Series. But I kind of discussed it at the end of the last episode. I don't think I'll be seeing the celebration if I'm not actually playing the game where we win the World Series, which would really suck. But also at the same time, I mean, we're still winning. But it would still be cool to actually see it. And who knows, maybe they actually have a cutscene that'll pop up with you like holding it or something. I have no idea. But I have a strange feeling that if we do win it in this episode today, it'll just say like the normal, congratulations, the Cubbies have won the World Series message or something like that. But we have to win Game 4 and then win Game 5 before we even worry about that. But I do believe if we have to go all 7, Scott should be pitching that one. And if we do have to go to 7, that will be an episode on its own, and then probably the off season if anything interesting happens during that. But we can't worry about that right now. We can't. We have Game 4 of the World Series against the Yankees to worry about first. So without further ado, guys, we are going to jump in to Game 4 at Yankee Stadium.
Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. Game 4 of the World Series comes up next.
All right, so Scott starting off here. This should probably hopefully be a quick outing for Scott here because he does not have any at-bats since we are at Yankee Stadium. But that also is kind of unfortunate because Scott's been pretty decent at the plate so far the postseason. He has like 2 ribbies, I believe, 1 or 2, which isn't a whole lot, but at least it shows that he's doing something. Nice little grounder there to Nico Hoerner over to Freeman. So 1 gone quickly here. So hopefully my teammates can actually come up clutch here and score some runs. Brian Reynolds up to bat now with 1 gone, no one out, or one gone, no one on. I'm already tongue-tied and I'm only like 5 minutes in. That's not good. But anyway, high inside fastball on Reynolds. Watches that for strike 1. Change up low in the zone on Reynolds. He will hit that, but it should be a fly out for Nico Hoerner at second. So 2 gone now. 2 pitches for the first 2 at-bats. Now DJ LeMahieu up to bat now. Going to start him off with a low and away changeup. Watches that for strike 1. Fastball up and away. And he is called out looking. So very quick outing. All right, so the Cubbies answered quickly in this one. Top of the second, they get a run across. Hopefully we can just keep building on that as Stanton leads off the bottom of the second. Going to start him off with a high and away fastball here, looking for 0-1. Right on the line, called in Stanton's favor. Full count on Stanton. throwing a fastball up and in on him. And he will watch that for strike 3. Gleyber Torres up to bat now, with 1 gone and no one on base. Low fastball now. That was ruled a strike. Curveball low and away on Torres. He grounds it over to Wisdom at third, over to Freeman. 2 gone now in the second. Miguel Andujar up to bat. Starting him off with a low inside fastball. Gets a piece, 0-1. High inside fastball, 2-2 count. Swings and misses, and that will finally end it. He put up quite a struggle there, but I finally get him. Alright, so Cubbies add another run, so we're up 2-0 in the bottom of the third. Starting off with Santander. Starting him off with a fastball on the outside line. Watches that for strike 1. Gonna go for something risky here. Gonna throw a curveball up and in on Santander. And that is somehow called a strike. I wouldn't like it either. That was clearly a ball. Can we see that again, please? No, I guess not. But that was above the top of the zone. But I will take it. J.P. Crawford going to start him off with a high outside fastball. Swings and misses 0-1. Fastball low and in now on Crawford. Hits it over to Horner at second. Over to Freeman, so 2 gone in the third. Now John DeMille up to bat. Starting him off with a fastball high and away. Ball 1. High outside fastball. Crushes it. Benintendi hopefully has it. No. So John DeMille gets his second home run of the postseason, and it is a 2-1 game here. I think that's the only bomb I've given up in the postseason. All right, so back to the top of the order now. Going to start Driscoll off with a low and away fastball. High inside fastball got Driscoll swinging, and Hayward should have that, and that'll end the third. But unfortunately, it's only a 1-run game now after we gave up that homer. All right, so Brian Reynolds leading off the bottom of the fourth. Still a 1-run game for the Cubbies. Change up, starting things off here. Watches that for strike 1. Fastball low and in on Reynolds. Wisdom should have that. In foul territory, so 1 gone. Now DJ LeMahieu up to bat now. Starting him off with a high fastball. Crushes it into center. Ian Happ should have that for 2 out in the bottom of the fourth. And indeed he does. Stanton up to bat now. Going to throw him an inside fastball, looking to go 0-1 in the count. But no, he will hit that out to center field. Right center field, and Hayward will have that to end. Quick little outing there, which is good after we gave up that homer in the previous one. Gleyber Torres up to bat. Still holding on to our 2-1 lead here. We start him off with a low and inside fastball. Fastball inside on Torres. Hits it down the line, not down the line, but over to Wisdom at third, over to Freeman, so 1 gone. Now Andujar back up to bat. Going to start him off with a changeup low and in. Fastball low and in on Andujar here. Hits that up the middle. Nico Horner at second. Has it over to Freeman, so 2 gone now. Santander up to bat. Starting him off with a low inside changeup. Watches that for strike 1. Low and in on Santander. Swings and misses. J.P. Crawford still holding on to our 2-1 lead. Low and away fastball to start things off. Watches that for strike 1. 0-2 count, throwing a high inside fastball. Swings and misses, so a quick strikeout there. Now John DeMille got the only run for the Yankees in this one. Definitely got to pitch carefully around him in this one. Going to start him off with a changeup low and in. Low inside fastball. Grounds it over to Freeman at first. Takes it to the bag himself, so 2 gone now. Now Jerome Driscoll back up, hoping to get something going. 0 for 2. Fastball. There we go. I want it. There you go. Got to up that fielding stat, and that will end the 6th. Just walked right through him, too. Bottom of the 7th now, just flying through this one. That's what happens when you don't have at-bats. Going to start Reynolds off with a low and away fastball. Right down the middle of the zone, pretty much. Lower part of the middle of the zone, I guess. Curveball low and in.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
0-2 count now on Reynolds. Looking to get rid of him with a high outside fastball.
Fouled away.
Low inside fastball on Reynolds, hoping to get rid of him. No, he crushes that into right center, but Happ will track it down, so one gone in the bottom of the 7th. Now LeMahieu up to bat. Going to start him off with a curveball low in the zone, hopefully get him to chase it. No, he does not. 1-0. 1-2 count on LeMahieu now, looking to get rid of him with this curveball low and away. Swings and misses, so 2 gone in the bottom of the 7th. Stanton up to bat now, 0 for 2. Throwing this fastball right on the outside line. Crushes it, but it will be 0-1. 1-2 count on Stanton, throwing a curveball just below the outside corner. Got in front of it, and he is struck out. That will end the 7th. Bottom of the 8th now, up by 2 once again here. Torres up to bat, 0 for 2. Going to start him off with a curveball low and away. Tried to hold up his swing, but it would have been a strike regardless. Forkball low and in, hoping to get rid of Torres. Crushes that into right field. Hayward isn't going to get to it, but he will hold up at 1. All right, so a lead-off single. Miguel Andujar up to bat, throwing him a changeup low and away. 1-0. Fastball up and in now. Crushes that into center. But Ian Happ should have that and will send the runner back to first. Now a double play would be ideal. Santander up to bat, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. High inside fastball to start things off. Watches that for strike 1. High and inside fastball. Got him swinging, so 2 gone in the 8th. A hat trick for Santander now. J.P. Crawford, 0 for 2. Start him off with a high inside fastball. 0-1. Looking to end the 8th now with a high inside fastball. Got called out looking, so they will strand a runner on first. And I'm getting pulled before the 9th. Come on, coach. I had plenty of energy left. All right, let's see if we can hold on to it. And we do. So we take a 3-1 series lead going into game 5. So let's go back to the schedule and see if we can take it in game 5 or if we have to go back to Chicago for game 6. All right, guys, so we are back here on the calendar. We won game 4, 4-2. Everett Scott was credited for his 4th win out of 6 starts, I believe, in the postseason. And now Zach Davies is up in game 5 with the opportunity to close things out, taking on their ace, Garrett Cole, who is hoping to send it back to Chicago for game 6. Let's see if we can end it. Yes! The Cubs have won the World Series. You're damn right. So unfortunately, we don't get to see any celebrations or anything, but we won 6-4. Every game that we won was close. Game 1, 2-0. Game 2, 8-7. Game 4, 4-2. And Game 5, 6-4. We either won by 1 run or we won by 2, except for Game 3 where we absolutely got smoked. But we win it in Yankee Stadium in New York. Unfortunately, we couldn't win it in front of our hometown fans, but we win it regardless. So we had quite a journey. We fought hard towards the end of the regular season. We fucking took over the Brewers And then we never looked back. We beat the Phillies in 5 to advance to the NLCS, where we took on the Padres, who swept the Dodgers in the NLDS. We beat them in 6, and then we moved on to face the Yankees, where we beat them in 5. So we did not have to go on a 108-year drought. Once again, it only took us, I don't know, not even 10 years to win a new one, which is nice. I'm too lazy to do the math. But anyway, let's simulate and see if we get any cutscenes or anything. Advance to the off season. Yes. View retired players. Yes. So Yu Darvish is retiring from the Cubbies due to ability. Okay. Justin Turner, I forgot that we had him. He's retiring due to age. Anyone else that sticks out? Evan Longoria, that name sounds familiar. Yoenis Cespedes retires due to age. I know that name. Matt Kemp, I know that one. Charlie Blackmon retires from the Rockies due to ability. Okay. Lorenzo Cain, I know that name. Alex Cobb, that sounds familiar. Adam Duvall, that sounds familiar. David Price, if that's the Boston Red Sox David Price, then I'm familiar. Justin Upton, I know that one. And that will do it. All right, so let's back out of this. And no Hall of Fame inductees this season. All right, so a nice little radio podcast sort of excerpt there. I don't really know what you'd call those, but talking about how Scott has won a World Series. But I'm just simulating here because I assume there might be some sort of cut scenes. Not really sure, though. You know what? Let's just sim through the off season. It'll be quicker that way. All right, spring training is about to begin. Let's sim through date. Can I not? Or okay, we're getting a little message or something. Everett, you've gotten this opportunity because we believe you're ready for it, but you're still a diamond in the rough, so take spring training. Oh, fuck off. Diamond in the rough. My ass. I just won you guys the World Series. All right, so spring training has come to an end. We finished 16-11. Yes. Taking on the Brewers to start things off. So no like interactions with the former high school coach or anything saying, hey, congrats, you won the World Series. Nothing like that. That's kind of a bummer. I don't know why I checked the standings. I knew there wasn't going to be any. Let's look at the awards. So MVP in the NL went to Everett Scott last season. Cy Young went to Everett Scott last season. Let's see if he won anything else. He won the Silver Slugger for pitchers. Postseason MVP went to Xander Bogaerts, and the World Series MVP went to Xander Bogaerts. All right, so very nice. I wonder if we still have him on our team. That's another thing I wanted to check out. Let's check out our team. All right, let's probably check out everything. So we still have Dan Winkler. We have Chris Bassett, Sean Poppin, and Andres Sautier. All right, he played for Cleveland last year. What about this Sean Poppin guy? Played for Pittsburgh. Played 59 games, credited for 1 win, 1 loss, and a save. Okay. Chris Bassett, got him from Oakland. 32 games, 15-6. Not too bad. I bet he's probably the second in the rotation. Only have him for 1 year. And then Dan Winkler. He's a free agent after this year, but he pitched solid last year. 8 for 6, 31 games played. Relief pitchers looks kind of the same, pretty much. Closing pitchers, pretty sure that's the same. Catchers, oh, I thought they got rid of Higashioka. No, they just sent him down to AAA. We have Pedro Severino. He played for us last year, I guess. Okay. We have him under contract for 2 years. Okay. And then Francisco Mejia played for Tampa Bay last year. Okay. Have him for a season. Not too bad. Freddie Freeman, we still have him. That's good to see. 2 more years left, and then I bet he will be retiring. If we keep him that long anyway. Then Nico Horner is our second baseman, so we do not have Andrelton Simmons. So Nico Horner is just our main second baseman now. Travis Shaw is our third baseman. So we got rid of Patrick Wisdom. All right. Xander Bogaerts, we still have him at short. We have Jorge Polanco and Bobby Witt Jr. Xander Bogaerts, still have him for 3 more years. Okay. All right. Left fielder, Scott Sosa. So we got rid of Benintendi. We have David Peralta as our backup left fielder. He's probably our main left fielder, but he has a broken hand. We got him from the Dodgers. He's only on a 1-year deal. And then I assume he'll probably be done. But maybe Scott Sosa will actually get to prove that he's worth being our starting left fielder. Center field, we have Jake Fraley, Jackie Bradley Jr. We do not have Ian Happ anymore. We got rid of him. Let's check out these guys here. Okay, Jake Fraley played for us last season. Jackie Bradley Jr. did not play last season, but before that he played with the Brewers. We have him on a 1-year deal. Okay, then in right field we have Hayward still. But I believe after this season he probably will be done. And then we have Nicolas Castellanos. Got him from Cincinnati. He's on a 1-year deal, so we might be on the lookout for right fielders after this year. Because I assume Hayward's probably going to retire because he's going to be 35 by the end of the year, and he's on his last year. So we either get rid of him for someone else, or we just let him finish off his year here. Same with Nicolas Castellanos, but I don't know. He's 2 years younger than Hayward, so I don't know. But he can also play in the infield too. I really wish I could be a two-way player, but I see they got rid of that thing in the top right, so maybe they just completely gave up on me being a two-way hitter, which really sucks. What's this? Okay. I already knew I was going to be on the 40-man roster. I'm literally their ace. Yeah, let's check out the rotation. So yeah, I am the ace, obviously. Then Dan Winkler behind me, Chris Bassett, and then Andres Sautier, and then Sean Poppin is our 5th pitcher. Do we have anyone injured really? Other than David Peralta with the broken hand? No, we do not. He is the only one. Okay. I don't really know if there's anything else I really need to check out. So, yeah, we'll be starting off the season in Milwaukee against the Brewers. Hoping to start off our World Series defending season with a win, taking on Noah Syndergaard. I guess we could check out the Brewers, see if they're still relatively the same team. So let's do that. There we go. So they still have Noah Syndergaard, MJ Melendez. Still have Chris Bryant there at 3rd. He has 2 more years left. And then I assume he'll probably be done. Oops. Christian Yelich. Ian Happ went to the... Apparently Chicago can only trade their players to the Brewers other than Anthony Rizzo. Yeah, and they traded away Contreras too. Okay. All right, now I got to figure out where the hell Contreras went to. We got to find him. Oh, wait, no, he wasn't on the Brewers. He was on the Padres. I'm an idiot. I am a real idiot. Wow, Rhys Hoskins went to the Yankees. I want to see if Rizzo's still on the same team. There's CJ Cron. He went to the Angels. Where are you, Rizzo? Still on the Padres. Okay. All right. Well, I've been going on long enough. You guys probably didn't really care about most of that stuff, but we did win the World Series, which is very nice. But yeah, so in the next episode, you can expect to see Game 1 against the Brewers. And then I think, oops, sorry, hit the mic there. But yeah, you can expect to see Game 1 of our World Series defending season against the Brewers. And then I think I'm going to try and speed up the season a little bit quicker just so we can get further into this career. And I still might do one game per month. Or maybe I'll do one game like every other month. So maybe this one, and then so maybe a game in April, and then a game in June, and then I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. If you guys have any ideas on like how you'd want me to play through the season, how many games you would want to see me play, because I'll probably only be able to do one per episode, maybe two. It just depends. I kind of like the one game per episode, especially because I don't think I'm going to be a two-way player anymore, unfortunately. Because, yeah, it doesn't have the two-way player thing up there, and I assume it would. I want to check out the Angels quick, because there is definitely a player on there. Yep. Okay, well, he has the two-way player marker, but it doesn't say anything up in the top right. Maybe that's just because we haven't played anything yet. I can't tell if I'm a two-way player or not because it has the marker, the star marker there or whatever. I have no idea. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, let me know how you think I should like do the season so we can kind of go through it quicker so we're not just kind of hanging around for too long, because I would like to get through this. I would like to get as far into Everett Scott's career as I possibly can before next year's game. I mean, we still do have a long time before we get to MLB The Show 22. Or do you think maybe I should take a break from MLB now that we've won the World Series and start focusing back on NHL? I'm having more fun with MLB than NHL. NHL is just, the game is, the Be a Pro mode was fun at first, but then like it normally does, it got kind of stale. I've been kind of thinking maybe I should start a new Be a Pro series as a goaltender again, because I really miss playing a goaltender and Be a Pro. So if you made it this far into the episode, let me know. Would you like to see me finish off the current Everett Scott NHL Be a Pro series, see where we get after this playoff run that we're currently in, and then start as a goal from the beginning? Or do you just want me to stick with Everett Scott the skater and finish it off and be a goaltender in next year's game? But anyway, so I'm going to officially quit rambling. Hopefully you guys are as excited as I am that we won the World Series over the Yankees. Hopefully we can go back to the World Series again this year and defend it and retain it. It'd be really nice if we could beat the White Sox in the World Series, just because who wouldn't want to see a Chicago World Series? Just like who wouldn't want to see an Angels and Dodgers World Series? I mean, or a Yankees and Mets World Series. I mean, come on. But anyway, I'm officially done rambling. So if you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you've not done so already. Also, make sure to leave me some feedback on the questions I asked previously. And just leave me some comments in general, letting me know what you thought about the video. Let me know if you're excited about this season with the Cubbies and Everett Scott. And until next time, guys, take care.